Oh, this is gonna be nasty. This is gonna be nasty. Question of the day. What is your favorite keyword ability in all of Magic? Let me know in the comments below. Ladies and Gentlemages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode with Man of Man, and today we've got a juicer for you. We've got a Winter Wake. And which wake? It's Xander's Wake. Whenever one or more creatures you control die, draft a card from the spellbook. Now this it only triggers once per turn. I'm going to go ahead and flip through the spellbook here. There's some decent little things you can get. Nothing that's like super mind-blowing, but the way that we win in this deck is just going to be accruing lots of value. They're not going to be able to outvalue us, and this is really good against discard decks, cards that like make you want to go like 2 for 1. It's not going to matter. We've got too much value. We've got weddings, we've got winter, we've got wakes. Oh my. So everything that we have here is, again, just trying to create as much value as possible. The Shambling Ghast replaced itself, the Eyetwitch, we all know these little weenies, they just replace themselves in value. And every time something dies with the Xander's Wake, we're going to just be able to continuously get more cards. And I think this deck is a little bit better than the mono white version I came out with, because it does have Rite of Oblivion. We're actually not running Vanishing Verse, but you easily could. I think just for like the Pete's sakes, we're just running Rite of Oblivion because we want to really stretch out the sacrifice mechanic here for the Xander's Wake, but you probably could. I think I'm just kind of being a little bit cute here. But either way, now we got Lolth, we got Owl Down Sky, Blood on the Snow, and the Edgar. So kind of like that little like blood, the blood on the snow kind of thing here. We've seen this before, but this is the deck here. We're pretty much going to be taking these weenies. We're going to be able to extend the late game with these kind of cards here, and then have the wedding and the wintry wake, because we obviously have the snow-covered swamp and plains. And this is what we're going to do. The wake is here. I don't know, is it Xander? Is he dead? I don't know, but rest in peace, I suppose. We're not even really playing Maestro colors, so sorry, Xander. But go ahead, before we get into the gameplay, make sure to leave a like. The button looks just like this. Helps out the channel tremendously. It really, really does. I really appreciate it. And go ahead and subscribe if you have not already. Without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Japedge, how you doing? I think it's Japedge. Let's go ahead and keep this. So it's a little bit slow. We're not gonna be able to get into our lovely wake on time, but we can drop our little Eyetwitchy. Our lovely friend Eyetwitch. Hopefully we can get into like another land just so we can drop the wake on curve. And we don't. Unfortunately we do not, but what we can do is just swing in. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Everything is gonna work out. Maybe. So let's see what we got here. This is like what, Galgary? This is Galgary? But ooh. Okay, okay, it's a little strange here. So you got the Werewolf Pack Leader, but they're running black. That is interesting. Okay, well, let's drop our Cursebound Witch. And then obviously we're going to go for our Xander's Wake. I don't want to use our removal spell, Rite of Oblivion, until we can sacrifice one of our creatures. Then that's kind of what we want to be doing here. We want to get the wake going. Wow, oh, so fight rigging. Oh gosh, okay, so they're going to want to get a big creature up to 7 power, right? I see what they're doing here now. That makes a lot of sense, but I don't know if I agree with this. I don't know if I agree with swinging in here, because we're going to use the Eyetwitch, and that's an easy block here. So let's go ahead and block here, and then now they're going to activate our Xander's Wake, so they're just giving us free value here. We get 2 cards, so this is like just free value here. You got to be a little bit careful here. So what do we want to take? We do have treasure tokens. That's why we're running blue and green in this deck. So I think we kind of just want to go, if we had a Shambling Ghast, we could go for this. I think we just go for, maybe just like a Pest Summoning. Ooh, I don't know. Let's just go for Environmental Sciences. I think we're going to need to kill something here. So now we get this, deals combat damage. This is the worst card ever. I don't like this card. Creates a 1/1 human whenever a creature opponent dies, create a 1/1. For a 3/3, that seems okay. Let's go for the Slaughter Specialist. I mean, you know, we got the Blood on the Snow here. I think we can just go for the Environmental Sciences now. It's not wonderful. I think we're gonna do it though. Let's go for this, and we have plenty of white, plenty of black, so we can go ahead and do this. And it's kind of questionable here what we want to do here. We kind of want to get rid of this fight rigging. The board of Pack Leader is just not that strong on its own. I think let's go for another Xander's Wake. They can't really, no, we can't do that. So if they drop a land, they can get rid of that. So I think let's go ahead and swing in here. We are playing a little slow. I never like to play that slow, but you kind of have to sometimes. So I think we're gonna get rid of the fight rigging or the pack leader. I guess we'll get rid of the fight rigging. because we can always get rid of something else with the Blood on the Snow, right? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I mean, it's a little risky. It's a little weird to do that, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm going to go for the Thieves Enforcer so we can get Death Touch that way. Yeah, let's go for the Thieves Enforcer, and then we can go for the, ooh, the Cauldron Familiar. Let's go for the Cauldron Familiar. We get rid of that, and then we can do that. And it's a little risky, though. I know they have a Werewolf Pack Leader just staring at us in the face. I know it's a little ballsy to get rid of the fight rigging instead of something that busts our head open. But if they've got like a Shakedown Heavy or something... Ooh, okay, so Cursebound Witch, okay. Why are they running these little weenies if they're running... Oh, okay. Interesting. I'm just confused, like why are they running the little weenies if they're running like big fight rigging? Okay, interesting. So let's go for another Wake. Should we? We can go for Cauldron Familiar. I think we're gonna do this. Let's go for Cauldron Familiar. And then we can go for Rite of Oblivion and kill the Pack Leader this time. So let's go ahead. I think that's the best move. And then Xander's Wake goes off again, which is nice. What do we want to get here? So this has got Death Touch. Anything with Death Touch is going to be pretty relevant in this matchup, so I think we're just going to take that. Yeah, we're just going to take the Blade here. We get rid of you, and then they have these little Cursebound Witches, but like, you know, but it's not great, because if we Blood on the Snow them, they obviously can just get a bunch of value back, but... So down to 16, which isn't phenomenal. And there's the Shakedown Heavy. There is the Shakedown Heavy. That is not great, but we can always just... We can either let them hit us. We can't go for Blood on the Snow yet, which is really unfortunate. Combat. We need combat damage to be able to do something here. Ew. Why? We're just really awkward. I think we take this for the Death Touch. And then we go for another Xander's Wake. We go for a Slaughter Specialist, or we just get flash in a Thieves Guild Enforcer. And I think that's going to be kind of what we do here. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and end turn. Let's go ahead and end turn. And again, we can always flash in the Thieves Guild Enforcer that we've got with our Wake. So they are swinging here. Let's go ahead and flash this in now. Let's flash this in. So we get to mill them out. I guess we get to see a little bit more of what's going on with their deck here. I'm actually just going to decline. Let's decline. Let's decline, and then we can double block this thing. 'Cause this thing does have Menace, which is really gross. But we're going to take 3 more damage from these witches. I don't think that's the end of the world. So we need to go down to 13, but the Wake, we're waking up, baby. And we can get another, ooh, a Necromancer is actually kind of good here. A Necromancer is pretty good because we just get a 3/3 and then we can remove something, get a 2/2. That's actually pretty good. But we also just kind of want to get more. Yeah, I think we just want to go for the Guild Enforcer, and then we just flash it in. I know we could probably go for Blood on the Snow, but we don't know if we're gonna get a land here, so we don't get another land. So how do we want to play this? Do we want to go for Xander's Wake? Let's go for Xander's Wake. Then let's attack. Then let's go for Deadly Dispute. Maybe we should have waited a little bit there, but we'll be able to get a land from 2 cards, right? 2 cards? Come on. Come on. So we get a Morbid Opportunist, Bloodthirsty Aerialist. We're not really gaining life in this deck, though, so... I guess we'll go for the Acquisitions Expert, just because they have 1 card left in their hand. At this point, we can just take the Aerialist. We'll draw 2 cards here. Ooh, that's nasty. That's so nasty. No... Oh my gosh. Okay, well, let's go for the Acquisitions Expert. We're gonna get rid of this card. Whatever's in their hand, we'll just get rid of it. So, okay, we just get rid of a Mythic Master. It's still something. We've got so many cards in our hand, and it's just really unfortunate. We really need to do something here. So we can just bounce. They don't get the thing. We don't get our Wake. But we got enough cards in our hand. We're gonna need to start putting something juicy down. So Tenacious Pup. Okay, Tenacious Pup. Man, we need a land. Like, what is going on here? With 17 cards down, I guess we're, you know, it is what it is. Let's go for the Shambling Ghast, and I'm just gonna probably just use the Deadly Dispute, like, right now. Did the dispute on the Shambling Ghast. We create a treasure. We have to get some land at some point. And then this is the amount of like advantage we're getting here with these wakes is like just absurd. So I guess we'll just take. I guess we're just gonna take the cheapest things we can get with these things. Sure. Finally, we grab enough land. Oh my goodness. I mean, that was just like agonizing. That really was agonizing. I'm gonna drop Edgar, the Charmed Groom here, because if we go for Blood on the Snow. If we go for Blood on the Snow next turn, we get a lot of value with the Edgar Charmed Groom. And I think we're just going to discard. I think we'll go with another Wake. We've got enough Wakes. We've got enough Wakes going on, so... Okay. Let's just do our thing here. So we don't give them the Cursebound Witch stuff. We're not gonna give them until later. Oh, Valky. That is not really a big deal. At all, because we're just gonna go for Blood on the Snow, whatever they take. This is not a big deal at all. We are down to 9 life though. We are down to 9 life, so we're not kitty cats. I don't think we've got any cats in our hand. The only cat we have is the Cauldron Familiar. So we got 9 lives. More land. Okay, now we're liking land though. Land is good. I'm gonna swing in here. We might as well get our free damage because we are absolutely, because you know it's getting a little chilly at the wake. We got the Blood on the Snow, and we're gonna swing in. We're gonna swing in. They can just block us out here, but that's fine because the board is going bye bye. The board is going bye bye. Gosh, this is gonna be. Oh, this is gonna be nasty. This is gonna be nasty. Let's go for Blood on the Snow here. Let's go and destroy all creatures. I know that the Cursebound Witch. I know that they get their stuff, the value from the Cursebound Witch, but look at this. Look at this. Edgar's gonna come back as the Coffin, so I'm not gonna pick that. I think we could actually take the Acquisitions Expert and get them to discard one of the cards that they get, right? Is that how the stack works? I don't know how the stack works, to be honest with you. Let's go ahead and just do that. Right, so the Cursebound Witches get their stuff back, so by the time their stuff resolves first, because it's my turn, so we'll be able to discard one of the cards that they get, which is pretty good. It's gotta be pretty annoying. You should probably know how the stack works by now, huh? So we get to get rid of one of their things. I know we only get one, so an unwilling ingredient. Okay, you know, it is what it is. But we do get this Coffin back, which is awesome. What X is the number of creature cards in your... I think we can we make use of that? We got a Rogue, Warrior. I think we could probably make use of this. So I think we'll take the Blood Priest. And then what do we get with this? This Xander's Wake is just so crazy. We just get so much value from it. Oh my gosh, and having 2 out is just crazy. Put a 1/1. I guess we'll just take another Aerialist. I hate this card. This card's dumb. Pay through. That's stupid. So now we can go for the Heart Robber. Horde Robber. Yeah, sure. Let's go for the Horde Robber here. And this way we have a full hand. I'm actually going to try to attempt to fix up this hand. I think it's pretty fixed. Let's go and slide this over. We're going to go for the Unwilling Ingredient, and this is still a pretty even ball game. I mean, they've got plenty of cards in their hand. We do, and they just give it up. They can't take the Winter. Let's go.